Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to start with chapter 1, that is Dynamics of Communication. The contents that we are going to discuss in this chapter are definition and process, kinesics, proxemics, paralinguistic features, importance of interpersonal and intercultural communication in today's organization. So we will start with definition and process. So students, the term communication is not the new term for us. We all are aware of this term because today's world is a world of free expression, right? People voice their opinions, views, and share information freely and easily thanks to the internet. Every second of the day, someone is sharing something of their mind to the outer world. The need of sharing what you have in your mind has never been so high as it is today. For example, if you observe one day of your life, then you will realize that you are either saying or writing something to someone, or you are listening to or reading others' thoughts. And if you are not doing any of these things, you are definitely speaking and listening to yourself. When you get up in the morning, you talk to your family members for your various needs. For example, when you leave home for college or office, you say the goodbye. Your mother reminds you to take your water bottle or lunch box. You reach your college and talk to your friends about the day's lessons and various other things, right? Then inside the class also, there is an interaction between you and your professor. In all these cases, there is one thing common. What is that thing? That is, there is an exchange, and this exchange is nothing but it is called as communication, right? So basic meaning is what communication means: to share. So this word communication that comes from the Latin word communicare, that means to impart or to share. Hence it means sharing of information, messages, ideas, plans, thoughts, feelings, etc. from one person to other person. It refers to two-way process of conveying information, ideas, or opinions from one person to another, either verbally or non-verbally through a medium. So we can communicate by verbal means or by non-verbal means. Verbally means using words. So it can be oral or written as well. And non-verbally, we can communicate non-verbally by our body language, by gesture, by posture, by sign language, etc. Okay. So basic meaning is what? Communication जो है, that is, it is a mean of connecting people or places. By communication, we communicate with other people, we communicate with other person, we exchange our information, we exchange our ideas, opinions, feelings. Okay. It is also to create and share meaning also, right? So basically it means to share or to participate. अगर आप डिक्शनरी में फाइंड करोगे द मीनिंग ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन, तो आपको मिलेगा इट इज द ट्रांसमिशन ऑफ अ मैसेज और इंफॉर्मेशन बाय स्पीकिंग और राइटिंग. कई बार आप देखोगे कि इट इज गिविंग और एक्सचेंजिंग इंफॉर्मेशन, सिग्नल्स, मैसेजेस बाय टॉक और जेस्चर और राइटिंग. ओके. So basically we say that it is a mean of connecting people or places by sharing information with each other. In business purpose also, it is a key function of management. An organization cannot operate without communication between levels, departments, and employees. Every communication involves at least one sender, a message, and a recipient. Obviously बात है, अगर हमें communicate करना है, तो there should be a sender, there should be a receiver, and but obvious there should be a message or information that you want to share. Okay. So basic meaning of communication is to impart or to share our information, our feelings, our thoughts, etc. Okay. So if we go more precise way, then there are some definitions. For example, according to Newman and Summer, communication is an exchange of facts, ideas, opinions, or emotions by two or more persons. According to Keith Davis, communication is defined as the process of passing information and understanding from one person to another. According to Leland Brown, Communication is the transmission and interchange of facts, ideas, feeling, or course of action. So basically, we can say that it is to share, to participate. Okay. Now the basic concept behind communication is what? To share or transfer information from one person to another. Now, communication can be good communication as well as bad communication. बहुत सिंपल सी चीज है कि हमने हमारी इंफॉर्मेशन पास की और रिसीवर जिसको आपने इंफॉर्मेशन दी है उसे आपकी बात समझ आ गई, तो हम कहेंगे it is a good communication. If you are getting the feedback from the receiver in a positive way, then we will say that it is a good communication कि हमने बोला और उसे समझ आ गया. But अगर रिसीवर को आपकी बात समझ ही नहीं आ रही है, you are getting a feedback in a negative way, then it will be bad communication. Okay. So good communication means when the sender of the information receives acknowledgement from the receiver. It means receive the feedback in a positive way कि हमने बोला और उसे समझ आया, है ना. Bad communication when the sender of the information receives no acknowledgement from the receiver. कि हमने जो बोल दिया, हमने हमारी इंफॉर्मेशन पास करी पर अगले को समझ ही नहीं आया. So that is the bad communication. Okay. Now, जब हमने चैप्टर स्टार्ट किया था तब हमने देखा चैप्टर का नाम ही था डायनामिक्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन. So why the communication is called as the dynamic in nature? Dynamic means it is not constant. It can vary. Okay. So communication is dynamic, which means it grows and evolves with the participation of parties and their mood and state of mind involved in the communication. डिपेंड करता है कम्युनिकेशन जो पार्टिसिपेट कर रहे हैं, जो सेंडर है, जो रिसीवर है, उनका जो मूड है, उनका जो स्टेट ऑफ माइंड है उस पर. ठीक है. एंड इट डिपेंड्स ऑल्सो ऑन द मैसेज दैट यू वांट टू कन्वे कि क्या उसकी इंपॉर्टेंस है. राइट. सो डिपेंडिंग अपॉन ऑल दीज फैक्टर्स, communication can either last for hours or last for just a few seconds, depending on the information being shared in the communication and the interest of people involved in the communication. For example, a meeting between the manager and his subordinates can last for 10 minutes or can also last for hours, depending on the discussion taking place in the meeting. Right. So that's why we say that it is dynamic in nature. क्यों? क्योंकि बहुत सारे फैक्टर्स पे डिपेंड करता है. जो इंफॉर्मेशन सेंड कर रहा है, जो उसे रिसीव कर रहा है, उन दोनों का स्टेट ऑफ माइंड क्या है, उनका मूड क्या है, मैसेज की इंपॉर्टेंस क्या है. राइट. अगर बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट मैसेज है तो हो सकता है बहुत मतलब लंबे टाइम तक उस पर डिस्कशन भी चल जाए. ठीक है. तो डिपेंडिंग अपॉन ऑल दीज फैक्टर्स, कम्युनिकेशन जो है इट इज डायनामिक इन नेचर. इट इज नॉट कांस्टेंट. कि हम नहीं कह सकते कि कम्युनिकेशन सेम टाइप का ही रहता है, वो इतने मिनट ही चलता है, इतने आवर्स ही चलता है. नो, it depends upon various factors. That's why we say that it is dynamic in nature. It is not constant in nature. Right. So now the importance of communication. What are the importance of communication? Can you imagine the world without communication? No. Yes. So practically the world runs because of communication. Right from our home to our workplace, there is communication everywhere. From a song, speech to head nod or handshake, different forms of communication are used throughout the day without you realizing it. बहुत सारे वे, बहुत तरीके होते हैं कम्युनिकेट करने के. हम जब जैसा हमने एग्जांपल दिया था कि when you get up, you talk to your family member for your various needs. When you leave home for college, you say goodbye to your mother. Mother remind you to take your water bottle, lunch box. Okay. So all these are what? All these are the communication. All these are what? It is communication. So we can't imagine the world without communication. है ना. अगर हम दूसरों से बात नहीं कर रहे हैं तो हम हमारे अपने आप से बात कर रहे हैं. Right. So we can't imagine the world without communication. Right. So communication makes conveying the thoughts easier and helps to understand the perspective of another person. Learning would stop without communication, since you cannot teach anyone without the use of text, pictures, sound, or sign language. There would be no exchange of ideas or thoughts without communication, and businesses would not be able to sustain and neither could people. अगर कम्युनिकेशन नहीं होगा तो हम हमारी बात ना दूसरों को समझा पाएंगे, ना हम दूसरों की बात समझ पाएंगे। अगर ये कम्युनिकेशन प्रोसेस नहीं होता, मेरे पास मीडियम नहीं होता आपको पढ़ाने का, तो मैं लेक्चर डिलीवर नहीं कर पाती, आप लेक्चर समझ नहीं पाते, राइट? सो so we can say that we are very much dependent upon all these factors. We are very much dependent. We say that today's world is a world of free expression, world of communication. Okay. So in the next lecture, we will talk about the process of communication. Thank you.